Good morning and welcome back to Calmsden Farm. I thought it's sticking a little bit. Anyways, awful start to the video. But anyway, guys, welcome back to Calmsden Farm. So you join me here in the cloth, beginning of March, and you can probably tell we've done a little bit of landscaping here in the yard, just to make the yard a bit more tidy here. Got a little bit of parking area for trailers and such down here. And between this episode, last episode, what have I done? I don't actually all remember. The most recent things I have done is 2 fertilizing contracts, which bumped us up to 250,000, and I think this cost us about 4 or 5 grand, somewhere around there, to do all this. So that's what we've been doing. And now that it is beginning of March, we're heading out to plant ourselves some sunflowers in our, what we're going to call it, workshop field, the store field maybe, because it doesn't have a number on it. We'll just call it the store field, I guess, because it's a field by the store, obviously. Yeah, so this is going to be, the next 2 episodes probably mainly just going to be planting, seeing how it's spring, and that's what you do in spring, you plant. We may throw a little bit of fertilizing in as well, but those will be the jobs coming up as of now. We're going to be doing sunflowers today, and we'll see what other kind of jobs we can find. Oh, the sunflower oil that we actually have made, because right now is the best price for it. So we'll sell what we have, and then we will see what the price does throughout the year, if we can sell the rest of it, or if we're just going to hang on to it until the next time the price goes up. Let's see if we can't make this corner. I will say not. Yeah, when I loaded the save game up here, I didn't really know where we were at. I thought we had planted right in, but I guess we have not. See how it's not planted. So we'll do that today. It's all unfolded to see how well it fits here at this end. It's a big planter. Ooh. Yeesh, that might hook some rocks. Let's see if we can't. Let's lower it. Let's see what we do here. Lower it down. Yeah. Okay, bounce up and over that rock, and the next one as well. There we go. Okay. Is this a direct drill or a direct planter? Let's take a look here. Owned items, planters. Oh, would you look at that? We do not need to plow with this or cultivate anything. I was wondering because it was taking away the grass and a normal planter, so a little bit confused. But it is good, so we know that, and for future reference, that we do not need to cultivate anything before we go out with this. Saves us a step and time, money, and fuel, all that stuff. Yeah, so this field here we're going to do with sunflowers, and the field there around where the sunflowers were in last year, we're going to be doing corn in there. Beans around the field by the farmyard. That's my thinking, at least. Woo! Was not watching properly. And then the rows get all wonky. It's a good thing that the seed rows don't actually follow the planter, because otherwise our planting would be a mess. Can we make this corner? We're going to hook the border. Made it. Nice. So also, between the is walking around picking up those collectibles, We have not collected all of one yet. We have one more horse out there somewhere, so I think if we collect all of the horses, there's a bigger lump sum, I think. So I don't know if we should collect them all or not. I mean, it would be nice just to boost the bank account a bit more as well, but I don't, well, I mean, it's part of the game, part of the map, so it wouldn't be cheating, but it is a strange cash boost all of a sudden. See, this will not take too long at all because we are pretty well, it'll be 2 passes down there, it looks like. So that is pretty amazing, actually. Was not expecting it to go this fast. Oops. Make sure we keep the seat tanks closed. Once we get around here, let's check our, well, in the menu there, see what we can plant in March. I do not think we can plant corn, actually. So that will probably have to be done later on, obviously, see if you can't do it now. So let's take a look here. Crop calendar. We cannot do corn or soybeans. Great. Well, not that great, but anyways. So we have some waiting to do. We have to wait till April to put both of those in. So what are we going to do the rest of the episode? I guess we could come down here and hit this with another application of fertilizer, because it will only have 1 on there, and we would definitely like to have 2. And if we do get the fertilizer on here today, then we don't have to even worry about this field until it's ready to harvest. So ahead of the game that way. It will have the 1 application on there already because of plowing in the grass. We bought this tractor new, and it's already got 18.4 hours on it, so that's quite a few hours already we put on here for a in-game tractor, that is. I know it's probably, you can get a lot more on it in the game tractor too, but very rarely I keep tractors that long. Well, the most hours I got on a tractor in 19, I think, was around 50. Because you usually try to sell them, trade them off, try to rotate the ones we're using. So I was thinking before starting this video, we got 246,000 in the bank account. What should we do with it? I think we should invest in some land, but land is quite expensive. So may need to, well, I guess we'll see what kind of money we have after we sell the sunflower oil. And yeah, well, I don't know what else if we're going to sell today or not. I don't know what else would be good price today. I mean, we have some pallets of tomato sauce and also tossed salad or mixed salad, whatever it is. Ooh, we're overlapping quite a bit there. Whoopsie. You can just kind of see the way the tractor bounces over everything. It's kind of neat. So I wonder what the price is for the other salad stuff. Our productions from our lettuce and tomatoes. Oh, I guess we also have some silage sitting there to sell. Grass is actually growing pretty well. It says ready to harvest, but I know we can have one more growth stage out of it, so we're gonna leave it just a little bit longer. Whoops. Oh, come on, we're missing stuff. Don't like that. There we go. Oh, dropped it too late. Really? trying to do the realistic thing, and raise it when we get to the ends, and then lower it back in. But it just doesn't lower quite as fast as I remember it going. So I was going to time lapse the planting of this field, but it has gone by so quick. I don't think there'd be any need to. Like, we only have 2 passes left to go. There we go. Unless we, well, I don't know what kind of our money situation's like in a bank. Yeah, we have no loan. So maybe if we want to upgrade our land, not upgrade, but increase our land, maybe to help us out, just take out a big mortgage and buy some extra land so we can grow our farm even faster. Might be an idea to go on. Who knows? May just end up going down that route. Anyways. Oh, there's one little corner there. So what would this take now? It's about 10 minutes? I don't even know, I don't even have a clock running here. Yeah, about 10 minutes I'd say. You'll know because of the recording time, or the video length we're at. And I will know by then as well, because I will have edited and probably looked. But yeah, that is our sunflowers in, and we have not even used that much seed. Got 77% left in the tank yet. Oh. I mean, that one little spot is not going to make that big of a difference in our field, but just for visual sake. Grab this last little one here, and then we will head on back down. I think we're going to go and sell our sunflower oil right away. Oops, need to raise it up first. Now we can fold it. Alright, back to the yard. Back to the yard. And I think we're just going to leave this outside for now. I do not think we're supposed to be getting any rain. I mean, rain might help wash it off a bit, but... Go, just back it right up to the fence. We'll just park beside here out of the way so the yard's a bit more open. Okay, so let's hop over. Oh, we just hopped to the right spot. All right, hop over here, and we do not have even near another pallet yet. So this is all of our sunflower oil. Got how many liters? 14,000 liters. And let's take a look here. Where's the best price for it? Sunflower oil. Best price is at excuse me, General Store, nope, Garden Center, 6,542. Tag that. Where is that Garden Center? Ah, over there. So it's not even too far to go. We will actually, yeah, just cut up or across our grass field here, out the other entrance at the other end. Or exit in this case. We will head on down there. Eventually this will be a lot fuller of stuff. I'm hoping at least. Yeah, we'll just cut right through here. Up here, just down the road. Yeah, so this here is going to be our corn. We're going to probably do it all as silage. Going to run it through the forage harvester and straight to chaff and dump it into our silo. That will most likely be the plan there. And yeah, this is a nice small facility. We're up here. Actually, I came here to look for collectibles, and there was actually quite a few up here. I didn't even look in here. Is there any in here? Don't see anything in there. But anyways, let's get the gate opened. So they're paying 5,000 or 6,000 per 1,000. So this should be a decent payout. Is it going to do with the straps on? Yes, it will. So we get from our sunflower oil $90,000, and that's not even nearly all of it. I do not think we would have gone near that money just selling the crop. I think that's a guarantee. So that is definitely worth it going down the road doing the oil, I'm thinking. Which is very, very good. Whoa. So actually, let's stop you for a second. Let's take a look here at the price for tomato sauce. It's still pretty high up there. It is going down soon, I think. I mean, the low end price right now is 2,600. The high end price is also 2,600. So I think those prices are pretty close to fixed. They vary a little bit, so we could just sell it whenever. But let's take a look here. We got $333,000. If we want to buy some more land, something preferably with a crop planted already that is growing. Not a lot out there. There is a field here, field 25, that apparently is ready to harvest. It's barley. I don't know if it is actually ready to harvest, but it's $770,000. So you need a $400,000 loan for that. The fields, how much is 30? 1 million. Okay, that's out of the question. Field 20, the big grass field, that's also 100,000. Field 20 is how much? 380. So that's not even too far out of our price range. What kind of crop is that in there? Wheat. You know, I'm tempted to try this field 25 here. Take out a loan. I'll save the game first. Take out a loan. Buy it. And try seeing if we can actually harvest it now. If we can, that's a win-win. We could harvest that quickly now and put another crop in for this year. So yeah, we may just try that. We need quite a substantial size loan, but if it all works, I mean, we have tons of sunflower oil to sell yet, so that will help pay for that as well. And we are getting milk already as well too, and all the other production should just be getting more and more productive as well, making us more and more money as we go. So yeah, I'm gonna drive up here again, and yeah, then we will park up and I will get all that set up for trying that field out. And if we cannot harvest it, I think we will sell it and get a different field. Okay, I'll see you in a little bit. Okie doke. So we're in the harvester in March. We got the field purchased. $450,000 loan. So let's see. It's a good sign that the crop is still here. Let's get everything unfolded and hooked up. Whoop. Get that out of the way. moment of truth. Will it work? We can. Would you look at that? Of course we are going to drop the straw swath. Me as well. But that's amazing. Oh, barley harvest in March. Well, this is definitely one thing that I was not expecting today. This is crazy. This barley harvest in March. Oof. Alright then, so we got a little bit of a job on our hands. This is not a tiny field either. We gotta go get ourselves a cloth with the trailer so we can haul our grain back. And we're gonna do it, sell it, or are we going to go down production route? What can we make with barley? I think just flour mainly. Well, we'll take a look at that in the future. We're gonna take it all off and store it for now anyways. Maybe next episode we'll put down a production for it. But wow, I cannot believe this. Oh man. Barley harvest in March. And yes, we do have seasonal growth turned on. If you don't believe me, I will show you once we get to a stopping point. Actually, yeah, I will show you right now. Let's go to the menu here. Game settings. Seasonal growth on. That should prove it. Wow. So I wonder why, for one, that this crop has been out so long, and two, would we be able to plant out of month 2, or is it just something funky going on with this particular field? I'm not too sure. But we have gone practically nowhere on this field. We've gone across the bottom and we're already half full. So we are going to have a bit of grain to haul. So this is definitely going to be a job for a time lapse, and most likely a bit of a cut. Because this is going to be a bit of a job. Definitely going to show the finish of it in this episode, guaranteed. But wow, I'm just blown away. Yeah, once we get this filled, we'll go to a trailer, bring it down here, and then we will kick off a time lapse after unloading the harvester. I guess we could bring down the baler as well, or are we going to pick this up loose? I'm not too sure yet. I think we're going to bale it. It's easier for storage, I think. Yeah, I think we'll bale it. There's going to be quite a few bales off this thing too. Wow. What can we don't have pellet. We have had the mod from Creative Mesh for doing the straw pellets, which I really do enjoy doing. We do not have that as of yet, and I have not heard I'm going to be making it for FS22. Hope they do, but yeah. So I think we just store the straw, maybe sell some, but I don't know what the straw right now. Where is it? Here, straw. Price in March is awful, as you could probably guess. And there's not really much you can do with it. So, ooh, look at that. We're actually going to make it up to the road to unload, I think. 93, 94% full. Wow. Another thing I'm really looking forward to coming out is the precision farming. It's supposed to be way better than they had it in 19, and 19 was pretty good. I did enjoy it. There were some quirks about it that were not that enjoyable, but for the most part it's pretty good, and I can't wait to try it out in 22 as well. So now that we are full, grab the cloths here. And we put some fuel in it. We don't need it right now, but we'll probably put fuel in it on one of our trips back here. Whoops, come on. So we are not going to go the same way there as we went for the combine. We're going to take the back way, because that leads us right over to that. Whoa, that's a bit of a hump there, so see if we can smooth it. Yeah, take us right back to that back road where we are parked by. See, when we're here, we are so close to that field, but yet we have such a long drive to get there, which is kind of frustrating. I've been seeing how I could make a way to get across there, but there's on the other side that you can't get across either, so a little bit annoying. Through the river and up the hill to the combine we go. Why am I singing? I don't know. Anyways, okay, so actually we can just cut straight into the field here, and then we'll just go up the track, not up the track, up the field to the combine. Gate is open. There, we just look across it, just a sea of gold, and there's a lot of it here. Once we get to unloading, then we'll take a look on the map, and we'll see what kind of a dent that's actually made on the outside edge. I don't think it's going to be much. Go. We'll get them. You need to turn them back on. Go. Yeah, okay, so let's take a look here on the map. Growth. Yeah, this whole area, and we're full of that. We're gonna have 100 to maybe just a tenth. We're gonna have 300,000. Oh no, a tenth of this would make around 300. A tenth would make 140,000 liters. So let's bank 150,000 liters. That would be insane. But anyways, like I said, we are going to kick off the time lapse as of now, and I will see you once we have made a pretty big dent. I'll try to keep the camera fairly still, because I'm going to see if we can't squeeze a lot of it into the time lapse. Probably go at ×9, maybe ×10, see if ×10 would work. Yeah, probably be about maybe a minute and a half, 2-minute time lapse, and I will see you in a while. We'll see how much we can get done. unloading the harvester again. He's just about 60 or 70% full, somewhere around there. And harvest is going well here in March. Still boggles my mind. But yeah, we have had one full trailer load, as you will have seen, and we brought that back down to our silo just to store it for now. And we are not very far across this field at all. It's just insane how much is here. Probably wouldn't feel like nearly as much if we had a bigger combine and bigger trailer, but we don't as of now. Let's take a look here across the field. We are not even, well, I think, would you be about halfway to the halfway point, so a quarter done? Yeah, that's crazy. Just crazy. So you see over there, we have brought the John Deere over with the baler, so once we get down to the bottom here, finish unloading, we will hop in there and start with the baling. We'll try not to, we'll probably just start here on this side and not dump any bales in the way of the harvester, because otherwise it's gonna mess them all up and drag them all over the place, and we do not want a nice neat field, easier for cleaning up later on. We're gonna make the bales as big as possible, obviously, because otherwise we're gonna have a ton of tiny bales, and well, that'll be just a pain to move. So we'll just park this about halfway up here somewhere, just so it's kind of central, just in case we need to hop in there and start get them unloaded again. How fertilized is this field already? I know it says it needs plowing and needs liming. Fertilizer is 0. Wow. So for a field that has no fertilizer, needs plowing, and needs lime, right? Oh, let's show it. You take the plow or map off. And needs lime, correct? Yes. I think its yield is pretty good. So let's turn help window on, and we can actually turn autosave back on. Where is it? Here. Go. We'll save that because I turned it off just in case the harvesting would not work, and it does now, obviously. So it's good to see. Anyways, we are on, yep, biggest bales possible, which is good. So let's turn it on, lower it down, and get going. I have turned on automatic drop, so don't need to worry about pressing a whole bunch of buttons, just need to worry about stopping for whenever it is full. Hopefully I'll be on the ball today. Sometimes I don't want to sound very loud, so I don't always hear it when it starts beeping. So hopefully I can stay on top of it today. Just cut up here, and we'll start from here and work our way back. Bales here may roll down, but good thing we have that brick wall at the bottom to stop them. The straw yield doesn't seem that good though, but I mean, to be fair, we are jamming 11,000 liters into a bale. Here's our first one. Oh, so close. There we go. Here's our first one. Did that screen just go darker for a little bit there? That's kind of weird. Or maybe it's my eyes. I don't know. No, I think the gameplay actually did get darker for some reason. It's kind of odd. No cloud cover, so I don't know. Maybe it's just my screen. I don't know. Anyways. Yeah. Craziness. Crazy times. second bale is just about ready to come out. There we go. So yeah, this is going to be probably another job for a time lapse, unfortunately. But this is just a job that takes time. Fields that are up there in size, not much you can do about it. Just got to plug along and get her done. So this time lapse project, because we'll probably do some more harvesting of our own. Actually, no, we probably won't. Work will probably take care of most of the rest of the field. But yeah, we'll stick it on time lapse, and I will probably just end the time lapse once we've cut combine and continue on once we are from much further across the field, because this will just be a lot of the same thing in this time lapse, and we want to see the finished product. So yeah, let's get this bale out of there. We will speed it up and see how far we can get, how long this will take. Okay, so 2 o'clock already here on the farm. Just about done wrapping up this field. It's been a bit of a process. Definitely been handy. They've actually done a very good job. I have had to only restart them once, so pretty good going. This should be the last trailer load for us. I think we should fit it all in here this time around. I think I'm going to take over from the combine soon. Actually, no, we'll just let the worker continue for now. Unless he gets confused with the sharper angle, then we'll take over. But I think as soon as we get down here, we'll continue on. Yeah, going good. I don't have no clue how many bales we have, and I have no clue how much barley we have in the silo already. Because that was our 4th trip down there, I think. So yeah, it's 2 loads have not been 100% full, 2 have. So yeah, it's up there. We'll take a look at what the number is before we end this episode. so we have a nice number to look at and go, wow, that's gonna be a big number. And we have quite a few bales, probably around the 40 mark, I'm thinking. That we can look at right away. Just for giggles. After it saves, there we go. Yeah, 35 we are at so far, so yeah, we'll definitely hit the 40 mark, I'm thinking. Probably closer to the 50 mark. So 50 at 11,000 liters per bale. 550,000 liters then. That's quite a bit of straw. Imagine how many bales you'd have to have if we still had the old 4,000 liter balers. That would be just insane. Basically times 3 almost. But yeah, we'll see how well he does here. It's getting a pretty sharp corner here. I think he possibly will get confused. Let's go around the outside here yet and do these swaths, because I did not do them before because I knew the bales would be in the way for the harvester. What's he doing? What's he doing? Okay, he is getting it figured out. There, so it does not look like we need to take over from him. We can continue on the baling. And so I'll probably chunk of the cleanup off camera. It's just bale stacking. Everyone's seen that. Maybe I'll do a short little time lapse of it in the beginning of the next episode. But yeah, it should be just that pass and one more after that, looks like. Yeah, I'll probably finish the baling off in this episode though. No need putting that off because we want to know the full total count of bales and crop off the field. Yeah, doing a little bit of thinking. I think we will look at options for using this barley in another production, not just either for feed for our chickens or selling it, because it would be nice to get another production going, because it seems like productions are definitely the way to go in FS22 for making money. Some of them don't seem quite as lucrative as others, but oil definitely seems to have been a very good one. So you're gonna get that one last bit in one pass, or is it gonna be a little chunk he's gonna miss? I'm betting on a chunk he's gonna miss. Whoa. Yeah, so I think in all that time I only missed one bale unloading, and I had to decide to not have it in our swath. So that was pretty good, I think, for myself at least. Usually I miss quite a few unload signs before, well, as of baling. So let's see, how's he gonna do it? Yeah, there's a little piece down there, and is he gonna back up to it? Or what? Oh, he is backing up. So let's see if he's actually gonna take care of that. It's looking promising. When you look at that, he's actually gonna do it. And another bale. Yeah, so we don't have much baling to do yet, just the outside edge and these couple swaths here. And this, we do it at 11 miles per hour, so that cruise is pretty good along there. No idea how long this episode is going to be, probably around 45-50 minutes again. I'm trying to cut them down, but just so much content. I don't really want to cut out a whole bunch of stuff. It's, yeah, just kind of, to me it feels kind of jumpy and choppy, like running it through more. But I'm trying to keep the time down a bit. And Helper has completed his task. Or her, I don't know who was in there. So once we get down with the baling to the combine, we'll just move it out of the way. Whoops. Go. Any little pieces out in the middle here I'm not going to bother with. We have so many bales off this field already. Don't need to worry about all the picky little pieces lying around. Check again. We are at 41 bales. Definitely have quite a few there this time around. I mean, the first time around doing this field, so no idea what we were supposed to be expecting anyways. It's all just a nice surprise. So we paid this 730 some odd thousand for this field. Let's see how much of that we can make back this year in money. Well, this harvested money. We can calculate kind of what we'll get for the straw. We'll just calculate with the price that we would be getting now, not what the potential best price would be. Just so that it's I don't know, not a guesstimate, more of a number that we for sure would be able to get, but, and we'll also do that with the barley if we had sell. Now, I think the best price for selling barley was in January, if I'm not mistaken. We're gonna crash into the combine, right? Oh no, okay, just in time. Yeah, best was in December, January time, so. Okay, let's hop in here. We'll get this guy unloaded for the last time today. $5,960 liters left in here. Easy fit that in the trailer. Gotta wait around to turn it off now. Because if you turn it off before it's unloading, it stops unloading. So there you go. That'll close it up and we will continue on. Yep, just these outside rings to go yet. There we go. Just have this little section here to yet just going down. And we should be done. Wish there was another production we could do with the straw. If you know of one, if you've watched this far at least, and you know of one, please do let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. I have tried to keep my eyes open for as much of the new mods that are coming out as possible, but sometimes it's, some just slip through the crack. I don't hear about them or see them, and some of them may be good. So if you know about them, please let me know. So now they're gonna get 2 more bales yet, or just gonna be this one? I don't know. Probably, I'm gonna guess that we're not gonna fill the next one. No, we're not. Definitely not, I don't think. Unless we also get a way better yield. But I doubt it. Okay, there's one. Well, maybe that might be close actually. Yeah, I'm gonna stick with my guess of no more bales. So what will we be ending on then? I'm always fascinated with numbers. Oh, 49. If we do get the one more, it'll be even 50. but I don't think so, because we are running up on the end of the swath here. So I don't know if you saw there, I actually didn't look, but we were actually on the crop page, so we would have seen how much barley was in storage. I think it was 215,000, I don't know with what we had in there to start off with. But yeah, no, we did not make a new bale. So, got 49 bales at 11,000 liters. Whoops, 49 times 11,000, not 10,000, is 400 or 539,000. The straw is current price. We get 127 times that by 127. So from the bales alone, we're getting 60. We'll be getting 68 grand back. And so let's say we did 4 full trailer loads at 34,000 liters. So we made 136,000 liters of barley. So we must have had some in there. Best price for barley is $9.77. So 132,000 from there, 60,000 from the bales. So we're looking at about just shy of $200,000 off this field, not processing anything. So yeah, that was an interesting turn of events for this episode, which is good, I think. Got ourselves a new field. Got it all harvested. Just need to do a little bit of cleanup here yet. And then, yeah, move on to some new jobs. So yeah, that's going to do it for this episode. Hopefully you enjoyed it. And I will see you in the next one. Later.